Nick Diaz versus Dana White. It's 2014, and I want to talk about the beef that's going on between these two. Dana White said, "You're done, bro." You know, he said, "You're going to wake up one day and be like, who the hell am I? You know, you're not going nowhere." And Nick Diaz got his brother, Nate, and they're talking a ton of crap, you know, saying how the UFC doesn't pay anybody anything, and, you know, same kind of thing they always said, except they're just doing it again. And, you know, Nick Diaz, he lost versus George St. Pierre in a 5-round decision. So he, you know, fought all 5 rounds with George St. Pierre, and he also fought all 5 rounds with Carlos Condit. A lot of people thought that, you know, he beat Carlos Condit, including me. He also beat BJ Penn, you know. So, you know, they gave him 3 really tough opponents, and he did quite well, you know, but he's losing his fans, man. I see the fans all over the internet saying, you know, screw you, Nick Diaz, screw you, Nick Diaz. So, you know, how do you feel? You in particular, you fan, you guy, whoever you are, ma'am or sir, you know, how do you feel about this in particular? What's your opinion? Are you feeling like, yo, Nick Diaz needs to shut up and get in there and do what Dana White says? Or do you think that Nick Diaz should keep on opening his mouth and, you know, open up the floodgates for more fighters like a Nick Diaz? Do you feel like the blogs, you know, the big ones, should be even following Nick Diaz's rants and stories, you know, as he goes to Johnny Hendricks versus Robbie Lawler and sits there in the crowd, you know? That Vine that was all popular. What's your opinion on this? Let me know, guys. I want to know your opinions on this. I personally feel like Nick Diaz doesn't deserve another title shot, you know? I feel like he maybe can get a #1 contender fight, you know, fight that and go to the title shot. So I'd like to see him fight Robbie Lawler personally, and then, you know, the winner gets Johnny Hendricks. To me, that makes sense. That's pretty high up there. You know, Nick Diaz should go for that. I heard that they were going to make him fight Hector Lombard. I don't think that's what Nick Diaz wants. But who knows, guys? You know, I'm not in there in the office. Obviously, there's a lot of beef going on, a lot of smack talk. But I want to know your opinion on this. And that's it, man. Nick Diaz versus Dana White. I say Dana White kicks his ass if he wants to. You know, if he doesn't want to, he wants to be a nice guy, he'll let Nick Diaz fight and see what happens. But if he wants to, he could squash him like a bug. You know, Nick Diaz would be in Bellator. Maybe he should go to Bellator, you know, hang out there. Bring his brother with him. Make Bellator some popularity, you know. It could help Bellator, you know. Anyway, guys, I wish I worked for Bellator, but I wouldn't be crying. Peace out, homies.